All right, SteelerNation, man. I told you I would come to you guys with a really quick video if there was any more news to talk about today. We all know today, Wednesday, March, the 16th, at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, free agency officially began. And what has happened so far with the Pittsburgh Steelers today? We already know what happened yesterday and the day before that. And if you didn't hear me talk about that, go check out Terrible Towel Tuesday's video from last night. But anyway, no need to spend time talking about that because I'll recap the entire free agency in a week on next Tuesday's show. But today we're just going to talk about some key things that I saw happen today. Maybe one or two things that I missed, and if I did, guys, put that in the comments. The Zach banner was released. We pretty much knew that was coming. I'm not too upset with that. Listen, I love Zach Banner as far as who he was as a person. I mean, again, he's one of those guys that couldn't stay on the field. You know, it was unfortunate what happened to him in the first season. He was going to get his opportunity. He started, got hurt in the first game, if I recall correctly, didn't recover. Then he comes back into this season. Everyone's hoping that he's going to recover from his ACL. Never quite got back to where the Steelers expected him to get, because even when he got semi-healthy, he was only coming in as, 72 is eligible. He didn't come in, if I remember correctly, and actually play tackle for a game. Chooks Okorafor was able to basically ward him off, and we saw what happened. Chooks got the payday. Zach Banner got released. But the bigger news, as of now, of course, it's still being reported. Adam Schefter reported it, and they're saying sources. But as of now, we are to assume that the Pittsburgh Steelers will be signing Myles Jack. Yes, Myles Jack, linebacker from Jacksonville. From what they're saying, it looks to be a 2-year, $16 million deal. And then we'll have to see the numbers, once it's official and see, how they structure it and all of that. But needless to say, the Steelers are out here shaking and moving. We have never seen this from the Pittsburgh Steelers, if you're like me. I've never seen this. And I told you guys that it would probably be a little bit different once Ben Roethlisberger no longer counted on the cap. I'm not saying us having Ben Roethlisberger all those years was a hindrance. I mean, of course, we got 2 Super Bowls out of that. Obviously, it wasn't a hindrance. But as Ben Roethlisberger started to age, and as the Pittsburgh Steelers continued to be a team that was in the winning column and, never really dropped, but would never drop below 500, never really got the the prime pick position in terms of draft, then this is what you're going to see. When you have a quarterback that has a huge cap hit like Ben Roethlisberger did, $100 million quarterback a few times, then the Steelers were not going to spend a whole lot of money. And that's the culture that a lot of us have grown accustomed to under the Kevin Colbert era. They always call it dumpster diving. You're not seeing that this year. Look at all of the signings that have happened, and he's continuing to do it. Adding vital pieces, which again is going to open up the opportunities for the draft. I said this last night. I said this Monday night. I'm going to say it again in case it actually happens. The Steelers could very well be putting themselves in position to move up in the draft and go get a Malik Willis if that's who they really want, or a Matt Corral if that's who they have their eyes on, or they might sit put. They might stay put. They might stay put and sit tight. And maybe they pick somebody else. We saw that they were at the Georgia Pro Day today as well. We all knew that would happen. Maybe they got Jordan Davis on their mind or one of those other guys. I don't know. Would you have to move up to get him? Would you be able to sit tight and wait for a Nakobe Dean? I don't know. I don't know if those guys fall to 20. But again, like I said, maybe they want to move up and do something like that. I don't know. But I'm starting to believe that what we're hearing is that the Steelers really like Malik Willis. Maybe they're putting themselves in position where they might make one last splash and move up. I'm just saying the opportunity is there because of what they're doing in free agency. Look at what we've acquired. 2 offensive linemen, a bridge gap quarterback. Okay? You re-signed a backup D tackle in Montravius Adams, which, again, he's going to probably have a nice rotation working with Tyson Alulu, who's coming back. You sign another corner in Levi Wallace. Okay? Now you sign a linebacker in Myles Jack. And what this probably means as well, we might also see Joe Schobert get cut. He might be shown to the door. Because why would you keep that cap hit on your roster? This is going to be interesting. I saw someone, I can't remember his name on Twitter, so if you see this, all credits to you, but I saw someone post on Twitter, he said, Kevin Colbert realizing he picked the wrong or took the wrong linebacker from Jacksonville. So if you guys know, the riddle there, he's realizing now that Myles Jack was the guy he should have went after. But we shall see. And if Joe Schobert gets cut, that's even more cap space. So I'm very excited right now as a fan, only because, like I said, we're not accustomed to seeing this. They're shaking and moving. Kevin Colbert is spending that money and still have quite a decent amount of cap remaining to still do some additional things. And like I said, it opens up everything for the draft, any position. Best player available, which we always say, but right now they're really setting themselves up to be able to just go get the best player available, trade up, or whatever they want to do. So, all right, that's my news for the day, man. Get active in the comments. Would love to hear you guys' thoughts and things of that nature. And again, I'm always going to remind you, if you haven't already, make sure, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and cut on your notifications. All right, that's going to do it for this one. But until next time, catch you later. Peace.